Hello and welcome again to the Gym Plays. I know this isn't the screen you were expecting if you watched part 1 of this video. Turns out that I forgot to save my game like a friggin' idiot, and so I'm starting over. Welcome to FTL Part 2, the redo. So, this time, not really going to screw around with the names or anything like that. We're just going to jump right into it. So, you know the drill. Here you go. Take crewmen, put them at their stations, bring your weapons online, and move along. Alright. He's shooting missiles at us already. Weapon scans quickly to reveal a ship pirate marking. So pirates, they're gonna bribe me to go away and ignore them attacking civilians. Well, we're the good guys, so we'll have none of that. You don't have to be the good guy when you play. That's just what I'm doing. So, here we go. Missiles there, guns there. Oh my god, they're boarding us. Alright, so, bloop, we'll bring him up here to help with the fight. Because Mantis there, deal extra damage. Take her to the med bay. Okay. AJ, back to weapons. You, back to piloting. That's how this works. And I forgot to turn on autofire. So 2. You know what? Screw your more generous bribe. As previously stated, good guys. So, and waiting for the lasers, because that's what good guys do, right? They just kill people and, you know, break down their ship for scrap parts. That's good, right? I'm sure we're doing the right thing. Anyway, not gonna worry about it. Gonna sleep well at night. I don't know why I opened that. Nothing I want. Moving along. Here we go. What do we got here? There's a ship with a pirate more pirates. Excellent. Anything is possible for the right price. Let's see, I can hire the mercenary. Oh, excellent. I can pay this one. So I can hire him to delay the rebels, scout the sector ahead. I can fight him, or I can just leave. But you know what? Yeah. I want his stuff. He's a pirate. So, here's what we're gonna do. See, he's got this little green bar here, which is an impenetrable shield, but it doesn't recharge. So, we're gonna target him with everything right on the shields here. Also, missiles don't go through the NG shield, unfortunately, but but you can actually deal full damage to them with missiles, because the Artemis deals 2. But normally would bypass shields. It deals full 2 damage to the NG shield when it's up. So as soon as there's air back in here, I'm going to send AJ over there to repair my oxygen, because it's only vaguely important in space. Let's target their weapons real quick. Come on. Oh, you know what? We're not going to get any oxygen in there because the O2 is dead currently. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these two, we're going to take him, put him in the med bay. We're going to take these two, put them over here. So right. With any hope, we won't all suffocate. Bing, there we go. Everybody to the med bay while the air replenishes in the ship. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I was like, oh yeah, air will just come right back in. And I had you piloting, so we'll continue to do that. You go there. AJ back on guns. I think AJ was my guns guy, yeah. And looks like we're alright there. As previously discussed, buying the power. More power. Bring the missile launcher back online, so that'll be charged when I need it. Right now, just kind of jumping around, collecting resources, poking at stuff. So we've got an AI ship near a space station. I'm defending a storage cache. Deja vu. Alright, let's get its stuff. Oh, it's got a cloaking device. Oh man, I hate these things. Alright, when a ship is cloaked, their enemies' weapons don't charge. I haven't paused the game right now, I just can't charge my weapons because I couldn't see them. And they've EMP'd my shields, so, you know, there's that. I won't be using the Artemis here, I don't think I need to. But, oh, hello. Starting fires on the ship. I didn't tell them they could do that, so you're gonna have to put a stop to that right quick. One more shot ought to do it. There we go. So 16 scrap from the ship, and 2 fuel, 4 missiles, 8 scrap from the cache. Again, nice chunk of change there. How much do I need to increase my shields? I need 50 scrap to get my another thing of shields there. So we will just save it for now and jump on. Well, I guess I gotta unpause it to jump here. Okay, so we're as good a point as any. Alright. Reason the ship, well-known slave trader, hails you now for you laborers for cheap. I don't have the scrap to afford a crew member, but these guys usually, once you get them low enough, offer you one for free. And crew members are very important, so we're going to attack him just on principle. Target his shields there. Yeah, we'll fire missile as weapons. Why not? So, waiting for everything to charge up. Looks like his shields are down. Oh, let's turn auto fire back on. Somehow that got off. Ooh, fire back here. We'll just open the doors, vent that out. No problem. And probably about one more burst here, and we should be alright. Oh. He got his shields back. And free crew member. Excellent. So what we got here is an NG crew member, and what NG crew members do is, actually, I'm going to assign them to the engines, and you will see exactly what they do. If you look right down here as he walks into the engine room, boom, they provide a bar of power to any station they're currently working at. What's this guy's name? Reinhardt. Alright, well, other than that, but we'll see here, it provides extra power, but they only get 70 health as opposed to the standard human 100. But we are moving on. Extra crew member, very important. So I'll take that and leave these slavers to do whatever they're going to do. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free unharmed. This is why we like roguelikes, folks, because the roguelike giveth, the roguelike taketh away, or at least tries at this one point, because we're not going to give over our crew members. No, fuck these guys. We're gonna put some brand new holes in their ship. So we're going to target their shields, and I'm going to get my crew over here to start a brawling. Oh, you know what? Now their shields down, burst lasers can target their weapons. And AJ, step out of the fight. Aki, step in. Dead Mantis. Bing. Alright, Aki, I believe you were on weapons. Reinhardt can go back to engines. And we'll finish. Alright, so they're trying to escape. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to target their engines with burst lasers. That will probably finish them off. But just in case... 3, 2, 1. Alright. Bada bing. Excellent, excellent. So they broke up. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, 19 scrap, and a burst laser Mark II. So now we got 2 of those things. Excellent. I am a huge fan, personally, of the burst lasers. So I'm actually going to change my configuration so that my burst lasers are higher priority. The one farthest to the left is higher priority on your ship. Meaning, if you look down here when your ship takes damage, say I take 2 points of damage to my weapons right here, it will take 2 bars off of my energy, so I won't have access to 2 bars. I will only be able to power things with 1 bar at that point. But say I had like 4 bars down here, and I got 2 bars taken off, I would have 2 bars left. It would disable this. If I had both burst lasers going, it would disable this burst laser, but this one would stay active. So, you know, whereas if I had my Artemis missile down here and then took 2 points of damage as is, I would only have 1 power, and that would stay active. But if it were here and I took 2, the burst laser would be disabled because I wouldn't have enough power, and I'd have to manually switch it out for the missile launcher. So we're going to go into our ship here, and we're going to add another maximum power to our weapons because it loves me some burst lasers. And now we can have both burst lasers active at once. I've got an extra bar of power floating around due to having an NG crew member. I'm going to unpause it. Anybody else hurt right now? Reinhardt's only at 62 out of his 70, so we'll heal him up right quick. And Aki, What are you? You were my pilot, weren't you? And then AJ. What is AJ's gunner? It doesn't really matter. They haven't really had time to accrue skills. Actually, I guess Fleezy Flischi. Flischi. Oh, it's a sci-fi game. It's the future. We can name our kids what we want. I'm actually going to go here first. Try and accrue a little extra scrap before I get to the store. You arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint life signatures on board. Attempt to... So, board the station, look for survivors, or scrap some debris. Or scrap it for debris. What do you think, guys? New crewman? More scrap. New crewman, why not? All around you is the stench of death and decay. Suddenly one of the crew bends over and starts retching violently. Some sort of disease must wipe out the station. You pull back to the ship, but it looks like your crew member is not going to make it. 8 scrap. Oh, who died? Of course. Fleechy or Fletchery or... Funny name. We will miss you. No, we won't. So, you know what? I'd rather have somebody in shields than on the engines. So, 25 scrap. You know what? That sounds like extra power bar to me. Can power my engines up a little bit. Hang on to 2 extra bars. Store. Here we go. Let's see what's going on at the store. Okay, so they got extra drones down here. Not really in the business. Don't need my missile launcher anymore, so we'll sell it for 19 scrap. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Spend 8 of which fixing my hull, and I will move along. Distress call. You find a number of ships fleeing a small space station. You hail them, being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Oh man. Oh man. Do I take the risk, guys? Last time I took a risk, it didn't go so well for me. God, these balls. You know what? This game is all about rolling the dice, so we're going to do that. Your crew boards the station, cautiously moving between corridors. Suddenly a man-sized arachnid bursts from a vent in the ceiling, followed by countless more. You fight your way back to the airlock and forced... Oh, man, lost another crew member. So, nobody on the guns. We're down to Aki and Reinhardt. I think... the troubles just started when Reinhardt came aboard. I think we have a traitor, folks. That's my theory, but we'll stick to it. Oh no. Another distress beacon. Oh dear. Alright. Screw it. We're doing it. We're doing it. This may not go well for us, though. Shots are fired toward... Oh, it was a trap. Excellent. I can deal with combat. That's fine by me. We'll just target their stuff and shoot them a bunch. Whatever. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Waiting for weapons to charge. Shields got EMP'd. They got burst lasered a bunch. Just, you know. And this is the long part of the game. Just waiting for stuff to charge up. Blowing people up. Alright, so missile drone parts, 17 scrap. That's awesome. Let's see. You know what? Shields are probably the next thing we want to upgrade. So if you look here, You can see on the right, it's going to cost me 50 points because you only get a shield bar, which you can see up here, every 2 energy diverted to shields. So it's going to cost me 20 for the next bar and 30 for the bar after that, which point I'll have 2 shields. So 50 in all, and my preferred method is just save up, because you never know. If you invest a little bit now, you may regret it later. Something else comes along, like another weapon or what have you. So you've arrived at a long-range beacon when the FTL... okay, so we are at the point where we can jump out of the sector. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to charge. We've explained how I'm a risk taker, so we're going to explore the asteroid field. Hey, excellent, I found 4 fuel. Didn't blow up, didn't get hurt, not bad. On to the next sector. So you kind of see the galaxy map here. Green are the slightly easier sectors, red are the hard sectors, purple are nebula-ridden sectors. Nebula tends to do things like screw with your internal sensors, etc., etc. A lot of weird things happen in nebulas, but they're kind of like the middle ground. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to go through a nice, easy section, because there's a lot of green right in through here, and I like easy rides. Because when a roguelike hands you an easy ride, damn it, you take it. So, NG space, just so happens we have an NG crewman on board, which may or may not be handy. And distress right off the bat. I love these things. Why not? I'm going to do this. Distress signal. Okay. Distress signal originates from a small NG ship under attack by a rebel fighter. But when they see Federation markings, they turn to attack. Good old-fashioned gunfight. So we're going to target the shields and the weapons, and we're going to wait while everything charges. Looks like they got a couple of lasers and maybe some sort of beam weapon. Beam weapons tend to... oh no, they got a friggin' teleport bomb. So they're teleporting bombs on board my ship. That's not good. I don't appreciate that. That's just not being neighborly. We're gonna send Reinhardt over there to repair the engines, because right now we just can't dodge. But you know what? They're dead. So now we got all the time in the world. The rebels destroyed. You pick the bones of their ship. Wait for them to catch up. Continue. Oh wow. The NG vessel turns out to be very poorly equipped, barely a runabout. Really, they're trying to outrun the rebels and need all help they can get. So they want... we can donate to them. We can donate 25 scrap, give them all of our scrap, 40 scrap, 2 missiles and 2 fuel. Got plenty of missiles. Don't have a missile launcher anymore. Not a big problem there. Got plenty of fuel right now. So not a big problem there, but it is all of my friggin' scrap. Though I've gotten weapons and stuff like that from this choice before. You know what? Still playing the good guy. Boom. Let's do it. Augment NG Medbot Dispersal. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We wouldn't get more than a few jumps with that loadout. You provide them with all the munitions and supplies they would need for the journey home. Generosity, magnitude, unappreciated. Okay, they friggin' talk weird, because they're machine people. Anyway. So this thing is awesome, easily one of my favorite augments. And what it does is my crewmen now heal outside of the med bay, albeit at a reduced rate, but you know what? I'll take it. It's fantastic during boarding actions, during putting out fires, generally doing anything that is hazardous, as so many things tend to be in space. So fantastic augment to have. We're going to put Reinhardt back on shields, because I'd rather not get blown up. Then we're going to jump on. Why not this place? Why not Zoidberg? And I found a random ass weapon in 13 scrap, flying, or just floating around in space. What is that? That's a fire beam. Oh dear. Looks like this is one of those beam weapons I was just talking about. And the way weapons work, you tend to take them, target a section, and then draw a line, like a short little line, and it deals damage through all the various compartments. Looks to me like this one just starts friggin' fires, which is kind of amazing and kind of trolly at the same time. I personally prefer the damage. Don't really have the energy to put towards another weapon right now. Hey, look, a friggin' store, like on demand, one jump away from the exit. So we're in good shape for this second. We're just gonna friggin' ignore it and come back to it just before we jump out of sector. So once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. Nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools. They've tried to shut down our engines. Crew manages to keep barely operational, and you move into attack. That's not nice. That's not neighborly. Let's blow this guy out of the sky. Oh, look, he friggin' perma-ioned one of our engine spots. Joke's on him, though. We weren't really using it. Oh my god, fires everywhere. Bump, 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 bump. So, we're just gonna vent out that section of space, to space right now. Put out all the fires if we can. Burst phasers be firing there. Looks like we've managed to disable some of their weapons at least, but we'd like to target their shields. Reinhold, get over here. Repair the weapons. Fires are out, so I'm closing these doors. Get some oxygen pumping back in there. Oh, it's Reinhardt. I called him Reinhold. Why did I call him Reinhold? I don't know. Anyway. Second burst laser back in action. Action. That's a word. Alright. So, knocked out one of his shields. We're gonna send Reinhardt around to frickin' start repairing some crap. Keeping their weapons down. You know. Doing our impression of the man. Keeping him down. Doop doop doo. Lasers just plugging away. So that's nice. 2 fuel, 15 scrap. Alright, stuff's back online. Reinhardt, get back to your station. You're a shields guy. Though apparently you're also a repairs guy. So that's a thing. Oh, I gotta power our engines. Jump away. Go figure. Ready to go. Go here. Maybe hit these. Come back to the store. We'll see. We'll see. As the fleet gets closer, we'll see what's going on. Alright. Looks like pirates shooting at civilians. Oh, it's just an unknown vessel. And they're trying to bribe me with 3 fuel drone part and 13 scrap. But you know what? Still a good guy. So let's do this. Don't like pirates. Don't like their kind. So we're gonna shoot everything about you. Uh-oh. Missiles suck. But your shields are down, and you're hating life right now, so... Uh-oh, something happened over here. Six missiles, 2 drone parts, and 13 scrap. You know what? I'd much rather have the scrap. And generally, but you almost always get more scrap from blowing them up, I was going to say, but here we are getting much less. Roguelikes. Random. Oh, hey. You were too late. A whole breach deprived the crew of oxygen. So I guess we saved them, but we get to scrap their ship. So, nice, fatty chunk of scrap there. I guess we wouldn't have gotten that if we'd given in. So we did get more scrap. I was right. So 60 scrap to spend. You know what? Shields it is. Keeping our butts alive in the cold space. So as long as Reinhardt doesn't die, who's providing us one extra bit of energy there, we're going to be alright on that. I just blew all the scrap I saved into that store. But, you know what? We'll be alright. You're immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, travelers. The ship seems to be out for combat. Take care of a bit of mercenary work? Meh. I got time. It's not like I'm running from a rebel fleet or anything with information vital to the continued existence of the Federation. If it was, I certainly wouldn't have time to take you up on your random side quest. I guess this is the space equivalent of an old man, like, jumping out at you out of nowhere and being like, I charge you with a quest. Stay a while. Listen. Alright, the space dock is under assault from the rebels, although the dock is technically illegal. Oh, okay. So your black market, space dock, etc., etc. Yeah, you know what? I like stuff. We'll rescue your barely legal space station for stuff. Quest marker. Added. Quest is down there. Oh, man. Looks like I'm going to go to the exit, to the quest, to the store, back to the exit. Good times. Intervene and defend the outpost from the rebel AI ship. Refueling outpost. Yeah, you can use a little extra fuel, but they don't always just have fuel. They have a bunch of different stuff. So, they don't have any shields, so I'm just targeting all guns on their weapons. We'll keep them suppressed and eventually blow them up. That's the hope, at least. Who knows? I've been surprised by this game before. But it looks like they're rolling single lasers, and now everything they have is done. So, one more burst, and get a nice chunk of scrap. How much, though? Missile drone part, 12 scrap. Ah, here we go. Outpost hails you. Thanks for your help. We've been harassed non-stop by these scouts. Take this on the house. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 25 scrap. Worth it. Distress signal. Why you taunt me so? But quest. We're gonna finish the quest. We accepted the quest. We're gonna finish the quest. We're gonna hit that store, and then, you know, whatever. Alright, engage rebels and rescue the space dock. That's what we're here for. That's what we're gonna do. We're being boarded because you're dicks. Oh, there we go. I said the word dicks. Time for dick jokes in the comments, folks. Yeah. So, go fight that guy. Because my person will heal in the med bay, while theirs will not. You can see those numbers kind of fluctuating there. That's fantastic. Punch him in the face, Reinhardt. And he teleported out, so we're going to go repair our O2 before we all suffocate. Outpost hails you. Thank you. I don't know what we did to anger the rebels, but but they were ready to kill us. I'll show you our goods and patch up your hull. We get 24 scrap. Oh, so this is like a one-time store that will occasionally show up. I'll sell you the fire beam for 35 more scrap. That was friggin' fantastic. Oh, I know. So, store. we're going to fix our hull for 8, because that is the smart move right now. And then I think we could really benefit from... Oh, I guess the guy I have right now isn't NG. I guess these guys are NG. They're the machine people. I'm going to spend 50 scrap on a mat. Which is cool. Matt's a good guy. So I hear. And what they do is they double the repair speed of things going on. So, you know, that's a thing. Oh yeah, there we go. That's how we do it round here. So we'll make him our weapons officer. Oh, there's another store down there, guys. There's another store. But I don't think... No, I have to hit this store. Now or never. Now or never. But actually, I more or less got the things I wanted. You know what? Yeah. I more or less got the stuff I wanted from this store. Surprise store. So we're going to go hit the distress instead. And then we're going to jump to the exit. So a ship without life forms within nearby defense asteroid field is giving out a distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Yeah, let's search for the ship. You find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal. You send some crew aboard to explore. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable. But one of the weapons appears salvageable, and there's a strange stasis pod that catches your eye. Ooh. You know what? I picked up the stasis pod before thinking that I'd get a crew member, but it just gave me a weird stasis pod that I didn't know what the hell to do with. So, I don't think I'm going to choose this again. I mean, that might have been a random result, but, I mean, now I've got a varied crew, and I don't know if I did the last time, but this is a spare weapon, guys. Spare weapons are always good. I mean, one more crew member would be fantastic. It would give me an engineer, and I'd be back up to full crew strength again. But this is almost guaranteeably useful. You know what? We're not gambling. We're taking a weapon. 14 scrap and an ion blaster. Yep. We grab what we can before the asteroid field smashes the place to bits. Big action-y scene, you know, where everybody's running down the hallway before stuff explodes behind them. Dive and get into the ship. And then jump to the next section. Here we go, into the next sector. Zoltan or NG? Zoltan. Why not? So, Zoltan patrol their borders, but let you pass when you ID as Federation. Let's hope they aren't so courteous to the rebels. Let's friggin' hope. Alright, so, you know what? I got 62 scrap. I think, as is my way. Actually, you know what? I've been boarded a lot this game. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to upgrade the blast doors so people can't just wander around the ship willy-nilly. That'll be nice. And a power bar, because unlike power bars in the real world, these ones don't taste like crap. So, exits down there. Let's go up here. Let's ride the border for a bit. It appears to be a Zoltan science ship. Request permission to dock. You know what? I've never had a bad experience with this, so we're going to dock with them. We've been studying the relationships between the species and have determined that the Federation still has potential to be a net positive for the galaxy. Please accept this gift to aid your journey. Excellent. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, 18 scrap, and a brand new venereal disease by the way they're talking. Anyway, Distress call. Oh, but I gotta start forward, guys. Forward. But you know what? Good guys. We're good guys. We are the protagonist. That means good guy. Or at least the person you're paying attention to. It appears that the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. I have bad news for you guys. That's no moon. I'm sorry. It had to be done. And I apologize. That was bad. We're going to continue on with this game now. And I'll forget that I said that. Alright, single life form. Well, let's go down and take a look. You find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, seems to have been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. You know what? Bring him back to your ship in hopes of finding some help for him. Yeah, good guys. Totally good guys. Seems he was in worse health than we thought. We did not... Oh, he did not survive the trip up to the ship. Balls. Well, we tried, guys. That's what we gotta tell ourselves at night. We tried. We just couldn't hold on. Alright, so you know what? We're gonna start heading that way, because the rebels will be here any minute. Pesky little bastards like that. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners made discover useful materials while we FTL to charge. Yeah, well, we got hit by some asteroids, and that sucks. But it'll repair. Life will go on. You know what? I really do kind of need to visit a store and a business partner, right? So we'll go here. Human ship hails. My friends, please, there's nothing I don't have, and there's nothing worth wanting that I can't get. Why not take a look around my shop? So he's selling drone parts, repairs. I do want repairs. Decent on fuel. I wish I could sell missiles and drone parts, because to hell with that. But I can sell them the Ion Blaster. And for those of you who are wondering, Ion Blaster is really just a temporary disabling of whatever system it hits. And if it hits the shields while they're up, it disables shields, which is kind of nice. But I like blowing stuff up. I'm an American. Forgive me. Anyway, so we'll sell that off for 15. And we'll jump away with our 40 scrap and our dignity intact. Alright. Pirate. It's a pirate. Go figure. Why? I mean, you really only run into like 3 kinds of vessels out here. There's like the bad guys who want to hurt you for a cause, the bad guys who want to hurt you for profit, like the pirates. This is pretty much just pirates. And then like the people who don't really give a damn about you. Oh, well, no, I guess there's 4 kinds, because there's the people who want to help you. I mean, I think what I'm getting at is space is really a cold mistress, guys. I mean, no, really, there's really nothing to keep you warm out there other than like a sun, and if you can see the sun and don't have protection, you'll probably get barbecued. So for the most part, space is pretty cold. Anyway, we have pirates to worry about. Let's blow them up. And get that going. Waiting for everything to charge. Oh, that was cute. Their laser sounds like little fucking mouse sneezing. So, alright, looks like their weapons are down, but we're not targeting away because we want to keep them that way. And they might repair them. Now everything is down. And one more volley. Uh-oh. See, I don't understand how that works. Are we punching holes in their hull? Is that why they continue to take damage after the fact? I don't know. See, man, they're gonna give it 27 scrap and a drone. And 4 missiles and a drone part. I mean, the drone can be sold. Oh man. Oh man. That is a hefty chunk of scrap. Yeah, you know what? You can live, because I'm a good guy. And we almost blew them up with those lasers after the fact anyhow. See, they only have 1 hull point left. Had any of them hit, they'd been vented into space anyhow. Been awkward. Alright, so autonomous rebel scout ship. So it's another fight. We get into a lot of these. Seems to be the thing we do. Get into fights with rebel ships, pirate ships, rebel pirate ships. Like a rebel pirate, is that like the pirates who are rebelling against the pirate lifestyle? So they're like, they'll board you and give you stuff? Is that how that works? Like reverse pirating? The things you wonder about when you're waiting for lasers to charge. Anyway, we got another ion blast, 31 scrap, 1 fuel, 1 drone part. Feeling good. We're up to 98 scrap. So, let's see. What can we do with 98 scrap? Our next shield is going to cost us 100 plus the power, which is going to be like 150. That is an amazing amount, but, 125, because I forgot we had an extra bit of power sitting around. So I'll spend the 25 now, have it on hand when I need it. So, and another 27 scrap. We'll have enough to add another shield bit on there, if that's what we decide to do. So yeah, stuff you can't actually use goes into your cargo, right down here. You got 4 cargo spots. Because I don't have a drone control, I can't put the system repair drone in there. So it goes into our cargo. Moving on. Jumping from star to star, an unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way towards the beacon here. They hail, "This is Zoltan Peace Envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding, rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message." Good guys, so we're not going to attack them or leave. We're going to hear them out. They continue. "We take your silence for interested contemplation." They talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense. They finish, "Please spread the word of enlightenment to those who have not heard. Once you have contact our brethren." They transmit coordinates of their so-called brethren. Quest. Okay. Oh, it's over there. Alright, well, you know what? It's almost on the way. We gotta explore anyhow. So, you arrive in the sector and are greeted by a science vessel waiting by the beacon. They hail you. "We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition." They'll give us a drone part for 2 fuel. Oh, man. Oh, man. So low on fuel right now. You know what? Sorry, guys. I'm a good guy and all, but I just can't. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump through this quest. You arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan, but you only think rebel ship closing in fast. "We've found you. You're not getting away this time." Attempt to hail them. I don't normally get that option. Okay. Government communications. "I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. Perhaps there could be reconciliation of our ideals without this war. Surrender. Your ultimate destruction is inevitable. We've left scores of rebels destroyed in our wake." That's not untrue. It's probably not a good thing to tell them. They might have known a few of those guys. Your rebellion is causing millions of deaths. Your beliefs are dividing the galaxy. Unity is the only option. Why do I feel like this is a test? Because it probably is a test. You know what? Let's see what the hippie guy is. Because we got this basically from space hippies. So we're gonna try the peaceful route. Our deals are too difficult, or too different to be so easily reconciled. You think this could end in any way but war? The galaxy is huge. You can find a place for your ideals elsewhere without causing this destruction. True progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Stop the fighting, man. Suddenly all indications of the rebel ship fade away. Ha ha, and a Zoltan fleet appears around you. The captain of the ship materializes on your bridge. All your methods are crude and most certainly ineffective. It's clear you took our previous meeting to heart. If your ship represents the Federation's willingness to adapt, we shall do what we can to aid their fight. 34 scrap and a breach bomb Mark II. So, thanks for being peaceful, guy. Here's a weapon of war. Wow. Fantastic. Fantastic. Love it. More to the point, we could power up all this. So this is a bomb that you teleport on board their ship, and it blows holes in it. So that's nice. So, do I want this thing? I mean, how much power does it take? It takes 2 power. So, you know. And damage personnel and systems. And has a high breach chance. You know what? That's not so bad. We'll see what we can do with that, and we'll take. I don't have the ability to make it so that I need 125 scrap to be able to activate to buy the 2 bars necessary. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump to the exit. We're gonna get the hell out of here before the rebel fleet catches us. Right, long range beacon, blah blah blah. Excellent. This guy is gonna buy our spare drone parts, and we don't use drones, so I'm gonna sell him all 6 of my drone parts for 24 scrap. Good deal. And you know what? I'm gonna upgrade my weapons. Bloop. We now have breach bombs. Breach bomb. Alright. On to the energy section. This is a really long video. It's going to take a while to upload. Alright. So you've arrived in NG space. The Mantive have been threatening the NG core worlds. We should be able to stock up on from your journey. Alrighty. So this looks like a good place to stop, and I will actually be using this option right here to save my game this time. So stay tuned for FTL Part 3. I will upload it sometime this week, probably Friday. I'm looking at Mondays and Fridays. That sounds like a good upload schedule for whatever I happen to be doing at the time. And you know, if the mood strikes, I will drop some stuff on you guys in between. But until next time, I'm Jim, and thanks for hanging out.